Welcome, tech enthusiasts and AI aficionados, to another electrifying episode of Mapping the AI Frontier. I'm Mark, your resident GenAI cartographer.
And I'm Tom, the Indiana Jones of the AI world, always on the hunt for the next big breakthrough. Though, unlike Indy, I prefer my AI models shaken, not stirred.
Today, we're diving headfirst into the turbulent waters of the GenAI startup ecosystem. Our topic? Continuous market sensing and map updates. It's like trying to nail jelly to a wall, but with more algorithms and fewer sticky fingers. All right, Tom, picture this. You're the captain of the Starship Enterprise, but instead of exploring strange new worlds, you're navigating the wild frontier of GenAI. What's your first command?
Easy, Mark. Sensors on full, Mr. Spock. In the GenAI world, continuous market sensing is our tricorder, constantly scanning for anomalies, opportunities, and the occasional Klingon warship. Competitor.
Exactly. It's not just about keeping an eye on the market, it's about having a panoramic 4K surround sound view of the entire GenAI landscape. And let me tell you folks, in this field, if you blink, you might miss the next big thing faster than you can say neural network. Now, Mark, we've talked about Wardley Maps before, but for our listeners who've been living under a rock, or maybe inside a particularly cozy neural network, can you give us a quick refresher?
Gladly, Tom. Imagine you're playing a game of AI chess, but the board keeps changing, and new pieces appear out of nowhere. A Wardley Map is like your cheat sheet, showing you where all the pieces are, how they're likely to move, and where you should place your next bet.
And in the world of GenAI startups, keeping that map up to date is about as crucial as remembering to feed your pet AI. Trust me, you do not want a hangry algorithm on your hands. But here's the kicker, Tom. In the GenAI world, we're not just dealing with a flood of data. We're facing a tsunami of epic proportions. How do startups avoid drowning in this digital deluge?
Well, Mark, it's all about building a really good umbrella. And by umbrella, I mean robust filtering mechanisms and prioritization frameworks. It's like being at a buffet of information. You can't eat everything, so you better choose wisely.
Absolutely, and remember folks, in the world of GenAI, one startup's noise could be another's golden signal. It's all about aligning your filters with your strategic goals. You don't want to be the startup that missed the next GPT because you were too busy analyzing cat meme trends. Now let's take a closer look at our Wardley Map for continuous market sensing. Tom, what jumps out at you?
Well, Mark, it's like looking at the blueprint for the Death Star, but instead of a planet-destroying superweapon, we're building a market-dominating AI startup. I'm particularly intrigued by how AI-driven market analysis is positioned as a key differentiator.
Absolutely, Tom. It's not just about having AI models anymore. It's about how you use them. And look at regulatory compliance over there in the product section. It's like the broccoli of the AI world. Not always fun, but absolutely necessary for a healthy startup diet. You know, Mark, looking at this map reminds me of playing Civilization. You start with basic tech, and before you know it, you're launching AIs into space. How do startups keep up with this rapid evolution?
Great analogy, Tom. It's all about strategic positioning and anticipating the next move. See how innovation opportunity identification is placed? That's your tech tree in Civ terms. Invest there, and you might just discover the AI equivalent of nuclear power before your competitors.
And let's not forget customer needs analysis in the user needs section. In the game of GenAI, the customer is your civilization's happiness meter. Ignore it at your peril, or you might face a revolt faster than you can say AI winter. Well, folks, we've navigated the treacherous waters of continuous market sensing and Wardley Map updates. Remember, in the world of GenAI startups, your map is your compass, your crystal ball, and sometimes your life raft.
Indeed, Mark. And like any good explorer, the key is not just to follow the map, but to redraw it as you go. After all, in the land of AI, the map is never finished. It's just waiting for the next update.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Tom. And on that note, dear listeners, it's time for us to roll up our maps and set sail for new AI horizons. Until next time, Keep your algorithm sharp and your market sensing sharper.